Okay, like computer, they do not argue, just provide that our demand. So that means the people who like work with this white hat, they will become just like computer. Okay, you ask, then they give. You ask, then he give it to you. Okay, so next. Okay, wearing your white hat allows you to present information in a neutral and objective way. Okay, this is the what we call is kelebihan ataupun benefit of the white hat. Okay, for example, in court, either the witness is wearing the white thinking hat and should answer the question factually. Okay, in prison, market data is also same. Okay, in the market data, that we show just a real and what is become at the time. Okay, and also in the court also, as a victim or someone in the issue of in the court, so you have to answer what they say. So this is same with the type of white hat. Okay, so we go to the next is red hat thinking. Think of fire, think of warmth, think of feelings. Using the red hat give opportunity to express feelings, emotion, and institutions. Okay, not to force a judgment, just freely express the feeling. Almost accept opposite of white hat thinking, which is neutral, objective, and free emotional. So this is big difference with white hat and the red hat. Okay, for example, don't ask me why, I just don't like the deal, it's trouble, I do not like him and I don't want to do business with him, that's all. Okay, after all, emotion and institution is a part of thinking. Okay, can you please give your red hat on this new advertising campaign? My red hat tell me this offer is not going to be accepted. Okay, this is also example that show how the red hat will act in the real situation. Okay, we go to the next, black hat thinking. Okay, why something not work? Using black hat thinking, look at all the bad point of the decision, look at the cautiously and defensively. This is important because it's highlight that weak point in a plan, allow us to eliminate, alter or prepare contingency plans to counter the overuse. So be careful, it is much easier to criticize than to construct. Okay, the type of black hat, more complain, more criticize. Okay, black hat thinking is always logic. There must be a logical basics for the criticism. Okay, for example, I don't like the idea of lowering price. That is the red hat thinking. I don't want to give a black hat thinking. I want your logic reason. Okay, black hat thinking emphasize that value and importance of cautions even though in the advantage situation. For example, sales have risen dramatically after that advertising campaign. Is there anything we need to caution about? Let's have some black hat thinking here. Okay, we have done with the black thinking, so black hat thinking. So we go to the yellow hat thinking. Yellow hat thinking is symbolize brightness and optimize. Okay, exploring the positive and probable for value and benefit. It is the optimistic viewpoint that help to see all the benefit of the decision and the value in it. Yellow hat thinking help to keep going when everything looks gloomy and difficult. Okay, That is the character of yellow hat thinking. The yellow hat thinking is deliberate device which the thinker choose to adopt. The yellow hat comes from first and not the result of positive aspect. For example, before you do anything else, I want you to put on your yellow hat and tell me what you think about this new approach. Okay. Number 2 example, you have told me all the reason you do not like the idea and why it will probably fail. Now I want you to put your yellow thinking hat firmly in place. What do you say now? Okay. So nampak yellow hat, it's look like think about benefit and what is good for something, maybe from inside or outside, for another for one thing or one program you do. Okay, so that is the yellow hat thinking style. Now we go to the next, what we call is a green hat thinking. Focus on creativity, possibilities, alternatives, and new idea. That is where you can develop creative solution to a problem. It is a freewheeling way to thinking in which there is little criticism of idea. Okay, brain is designed as recognition machine to set up pattern, to use them, and to condemn anything that not fit. Creativity involves provocation and change. Green hat help thinker to force themselves to be creative and not to be condemned deliberating the idea. For example, remember I am wearing the green hat and I therefore allow to say things like that. I true that are supposed to be wearing green hat, we are being much too negative. Isn't that black hat thinking? Okay, that is show how green thinking can work in our life. And the last hat, this is, I can say, the boss or the leader always use this. This is the what we call blue hat thinking. Think of the blue sky above. Think of overview. The blue hat is for thinking about thinking. Okay, the blue hat is one of organization and management of thinking. It is for the process of control. Okay, blue hat responsible for summarize, overview, and conclusion. For example, we have not got anywhere so far. Putting on my blue hat, I won't suggest we have some red hat thinking to clear the air. We do not have much time to consider this matter. Would someone like to suggest a blue hat structure for our thinking? Okay. For conclusion and summarize. Okay. Example. Let's summarize what we have achieved for so far. Are we all agree that these are a conclusion that we reach? Okay, that is the types of people who like use the blue hat thinking.